Hey Aries, welcome to your reading for September 2019. This is a general reading for Aries. Take what you resonates with you, leave the rest. Don't forget to subscribe to get updates. Again, this is for Aries 2019 September. Let's see what's going on for Aries this September 2019. Aries, September 2019. Aries, September 2019. Okay. Okay, Aries, so the overall feeling I'm get here is that you're in a bit of a resting place right now. You have someone from your past, whether this is, it's somebody from your past, probably a male, that is still affecting how you are going about your business in the present. So this may be a past lover. This may also be some kind of very important figure in your life that has passed on. But whatever this energy is, it's kind of put you into a holding pattern at the moment. So you're not feeling very free to kind of move forward and advance in your situation. So you're feeling very stuck at the present. Definitely the Chariot here reversed is kind of indicating that as well. And so you've got some blocks, and I feel like these blocks are actually coming from a bit of a, what would be the word? Spending too much time focusing on the past, focusing on things that have happened to you in the past, things that have hurt you in the past. But I think more so than things that have hurt you, things that actually were really good in the past and you're missing them, right? And you're looking back on those past situations with nostalgia, but through that nostalgia, it's actually keeping you from moving forward and kind of progressing with your life. So in this kind of period that you're at right now, instead of looking towards the future, those instances from your past are really kind of you're going over and over and over again. You're going over them in your head over and over again. And it's preventing you really from kind of gaining insight and gaining the knowledge that you need to kind of progress and move on, right? So these cards here are really kind of telling me that you're stuck in a kind of holding pattern right now. And it's not that there's necessarily any blocks that are blocking you in the present. It's more so your emotional state. You keep looking backwards to the past, and you're looking for answers that are from your past, or people that are from your past that you're wanting them, or wanting those memories to kind of carry you forward, and they can't do that. They can't do that because they are in the past. And again, they might be great memories, and it's okay to remember them, but by expecting them to help you in the present, besides just being kind of learning opportunities, they're not serving you. They don't hold the answer that it takes for you to progress and move forward in this instance. And so we have the Queen of Cups here. And she can also really encapsulate this kind of idea of looking back to the past, to those kind of emotional fulfillments that we received through past experiences, through past love, through past mentors and teachers and lessons. But in order to move forward, we really need to harness her her kind of love of the present and the family in the present tense. And so some of the answers to this kind of stuck feeling that you're having right now is living in the moment and really enjoying the relationships that you have now, and really nurturing those relationships that you have now. They might not be the same relationships that you had in the past, or perhaps they're with the same people, but they're different because you both have grown. But whatever it is, and where you have to meet them where they are, right? You both have to meet where you are at this present. You can't keep trying to kind of look backwards. And so, the Queen kind of encapsulates this love of family, this love of relationships, this love of friends, and really getting a full cup, a full emotional cup out of those relationships that we have with other people. And so this month I really see you nurturing relationships that are in your life, or new relationships that are going to come into your life. They could be romantic relationships for sure, but in a way this is a bit deeper, right? This is a bit more like family or sisterhood, a really good friend. Those are the kind of relationships that are really going to help you grow and get stronger this month. You're a bit out of balance at the present. You've got Temperance here, or Yamana reversed, and she represents balance. She recommends kind of the alchemy that is life. And that's kind of not in flow at the moment because you're kind of turning backwards so much, really. So we kind of need to turn the other way, right? Look to the present and look to these present relationships that you have that you can nurture. As simple as if somebody wants to get coffee with you, or you're at work and they want to take a 15-minute walk around the block to kind of stretch your legs. And, you might have been saying no because you're just really busy, but try to say yes, or try to reach out to those people who you perhaps haven't talked to in a while, call your family, call your mom, that kind of thing, and reach out and really try to build those relationships, and nurture those relationships, because that's going to be your soul food for this month. That's really going to help you kind of feel more at ease, and feel better in your skin, feel better about your situation if you have that emotional love that, really you need. I mean, you're such a go-getter person. You're so busy. You're so, you get things done. You're a workhorse. And sometimes because you're so focused on really kind of being a badass, you might forget to kind of nurture those relationships and those friendships that can really kind of give you that soul food that you're craving at the moment. All right. So let's look at some oracle cards and see what kind of energies we have going on there. card backwards. Expect powerful change. Balance spirituality and practicality. See, that's really speaking right here to Temperance. Your commitment is being tested. So that's interesting. So this I'm definitely feeling. This expect powerful change. Like I said, you are kind of in a holding pattern. Oops, I'm sorry. I knocked the thing. You are kind of in a holding pattern at the moment. If I can get this straight again. And so you've got to kind of like switch that mindset, right? And expect that change to happen. And that change can happen through these relationships that you're really going to foster this month. Balance spirituality and practicality. It's definitely good advice for your kind of holding pattern at the moment, and this kind of like unbalanced looking towards the past. We really kind of need to get things flowing again, you know, that kind of Mobius strip, like going back and forth, and the balance of that is the best. And then your commitment is being tested. I think that kind of speaks to what's going on right now, just with this feeling of kind of stagnation. You know, you're questioning maybe some of the decisions that you've made, some of the places that you are, questioning your job, the place that you're living. They're not feeling completely satisfactory at the moment. Like, you definitely feel like there's something lacking in your life, and the cards are saying that what is lacking is those kind of emotional connections and those emotional bonds that you may have been neglecting for the past few months. So let's see what the Mother Mary Oracle cards have to say. Our Lady who prevents interference. Our Lady of Sacred Union. And Our Lady of the Rose Child. Oh, isn't that one beautiful? So yeah, these definitely are speaking to, you know, these earlier cards that we had. You know, Our Lady who prevents interference. I mean, that's kind of what I'm feeling that you're experiencing right now. It's kind of this interference and this disruption in kind of the natural flow of your progression in your life. And so here we have Our Lady of who prevents interference, really here to kind of look over you and protect you, and help guide you kind of through this, you know, this little bump in the road that you're having. So really, you know, try to give that to your spirit guides. Try to give that to the universe, right? And kind of let go of those past emotions that may be holding your back, so that you can kind of get rid of this interference that's preventing you from moving forward. And then, of course, this Our Lady of Sacred Union, I mean, we're talking about like nurturing these relationships, right? So this is kind of your guardian angel looking over those unions, those relationships that you really need to foster this month. And Our Lady of the Rose Child, you're a fire sign. Like, this is absolutely a fire card. And I'm actually going to read from the book from this one, just because it's so beautiful. And I think, especially for those of you who may be, you know, kind of stuck in this pattern because you've experienced some major loss, I think this is going to be a really good card to kind of help you move forward with that, with your grief, with your sadness, with your anger. and not saying that you necessarily have to forgive it, because those are things that, that are part of life and that we'll live with, every day. But, but to help you kind of work through it. Okay, so Our Lady of the Rose Child, it says, "You are my rose child, born of agony and ecstasy. In sorrow and joy, I am with you, and you are growing. In darkness and light, I am with you, and you are growing. In death and new life, I am with you, and you are growing. The thorn and the bloom, both of the rose. In the midst of all your suffering, you are in the birthing pains of new life. I cherish you, my heavenly rose child. Do not fear the darkness of life. It is necessary for your light to be made manifest. I am your mother, the midwife for the birth of your soul, and the defender of your heart. Surrender and trust in me." That is so beautiful, and I think that really speaks to this reversed Temperance card. The thorn and the flower, the fire and the water. This kind of feeling of yin and yang and balance, right? And we might be a little bit off balance. So this is really kind of that card saying surrender it to her, surrender it to Our Lady of the Rose Child, and let her take on those burdens for you, so that you can really kind of release some of this energy that you have, so that you can move forward throughout the month of September. Okay, well, thanks so much for joining me. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.